Hey, hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video. And this disclaimer that says the content of this channel is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Lately, it's been 2 days that I've been calling for a short squeeze, and we have not yet seen a short squeeze. So, I've decided to be kind of neutral today, although I feel still like at the bottom of my heart, it's like, oh, the short squeeze coming. And like, but what attracts my attention was this. After some descending wedges, descending right, I'm sorry, rising wedges, we dumped, rising wedge, we dumped, and then we had this kind of Vicky movement right here, which they all like essentially cleared out above their liquidity. It's like there's a lot of 100x's that need to be cleared out, and once they all were cleared, finally we dropped, and right now we're consolidating. So this is the first time after a essentially bearish pattern, this rising broadening wedge is a descending pattern or a bearish pattern. We make a higher high, then we make a lower high, this doji candle, and then we dump it. And that essentially was what happened, as you guys could see, between these two. So we dumped down, but then we recovered. So it makes me wonder, is this a short squeeze, or is just the recovery failed too, because this is a lower high than this one, although this is a higher high than this one, right? But it is a this is a lower high than this one. So between these, we are waiting to figure out if this is something like this, right? Or something like essentially this. Just like a M pattern, very simple M pattern. I don't think it's going to be that simple. Do you guys think? We'll have to see. But we could essentially stop around here, which is 26,619, right around there, and then come back up. Now, the lower time frame, as you guys can see, we hold at this green line, this green trend line that we drew, and then from there we had a, you know, small move to the upside. And we finally got rejected right here, which is kind of close to this area, very close to the top of this area, just a little bit below it, which it makes it a new lower high. Now we'll see what happened after that. But for now, this kind of looks something. I'd rather not say, since I still feel like I'm. How do you say it? I think that a move to the upside is coming, but not with the Dixie like this. Obviously, there's no move to the upside coming. Let me just put it on the 1 hour. So you can see it essentially broke from this top too. Had the higher of it, and right now it's coming down. So is Dixie's gonna retrace away all the way to the bottom today, or it's gonna stay and go higher for a complete move it here, double top it at 107,337. Could see that. Now with that being done, I don't know why it's taking too much time. So yesterday we taught on SPX that this is a bowl flag, and then we're gonna retest it here. We did retest it, successful retest. We picked it back up, and after that, again when we made that double top, complete rejection, and then we came all the way into the mid of that bull flag. After that, with the second one, we broke the support of the bull flag, essentially grabbed all the liquidity from anywhere around here till even this. So anywhere, whoever was having their long here were probably liquidated, or their stop loss got triggered essentially right here. And then we picked it back up and we stopped at the top of the range. We did touch the top of the range though of that bull flag, and then we stopped right there. So this could tells us that we could have a bounce back in here when we start, or we could essentially just continue to drop from this bearish retest. These two blue candle, the green. Anyway, so ES1 looking like the same. Doesn't really look good. And Q really ain't looking good, as you guys could see. The high and then just dropped. So the funny thing is, if you guys take a look at it, we only retested the lower side of this candle. That just shows how bearish probably this stock is due to everything that's happening. Talked about the Dixie too. Let's take a look at the liquidity. All right, funding rate. Nothing to talk about. Everything is gonna look for a move. There's nothing on the liquidity or on the funding rate that would attract my attention. So on the funding rate, I'm sorry, on the liquidity, you could see that there's not much liquidity to any side. And we could just sweep both sides. We could sweep to 26K or we could sweep to 27.4, point 0.5. And let's take a look at the 100Xs. Only the 100Xs anyway, 27.1, 160, 26.3, 169. So essentially, not that much, right? Now let's take a look at the multiple exchanges. Around 28,000, we got 859 million. Around the 25.5, we got 881 million. Or if I want to go 890 million at 25.4. So again, same liquidity to the both sides. I mean, we could essentially sweep both sides. Not all the way, but we could come to like 26.3 and then sweep that and then come back up to 27.1 or vice versa. Both are possible. Should we expect for a move? I mean, I remember last Friday we pumped, right? I don't know if it's the same. That's all I remember from the history of last week for Bitcoin. And that's it. Now let's take a look at this one. Yeah, this is a 3 days and it's on Binance. So you guys could see we have a spread around here. The orders are kind of spread. So uh, we might try to take this one out after we take this out because this is not a spread order. They're like really ready to be taken. Just a wick down around 26.4. Grab this, come back up, and then start to go towards the higher liquidity. Now, if you take a look at it on the 24-hour, again, we could see that there is a good cluster to be taken 28 million around 26.5. Now, if I go 12 hours, 12 hours shows we are literally in the middle of a range, right? So it could go to 26.5 or it could come to 27.1. Both are possible. And with that, it could just, perform a sweep to both sides, come back where we are right now, which is 26.7, 26.8, and then decide where to go after that. Now, with that being said, guys, I think that would be it for today's analysis. Thank you guys for watching. And right now, we're just holding this green support line, and it's coming from here after this huge debate. Then we came back up, and right now it's continuing to hold. So question is this holding right now, or it's going to be something like this? As we go up, then we come back into it. And right now we went up a little bit. The question is, are we going to go up? And there are a couple of, uh, places to break. And I would say at this is one place, 27.8. Another one is 27.4. And then we have this one around here, 27.3, essentially this white line. But these are the levels that we have to break. Essentially, when we break this, there's a hope to just regain 28K and the rest of it. And obviously, if we lose this, then I think we're going to come to that 25.1 right here. But there's a possibility that we hold between this range, which is 25.4 and 25.1. But I see the extreme possibility since we've been dumping. And usually when we dump, and then you suddenly turn into like bearish, you know, while having a couple of days of dumps, that's where the market changes side and goes to the other side. So I have to be careful with today's decisions for my own because I've been bullish these couple of days and market's been completely bearish. Again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time, and thank you guys for all your support, everything you do. And please share the video if you find it support helpful. I might not be right on the calls, but I'll try to try to tell you guys how we read these kind of stuff and what are they telling us right now. And right now, they're telling us, I mean, maybe we could see an upside. because we are doing a more consolidation than all of these places that we dropped, right? So if we drop from here and then we continue to drop, then that would be it. Otherwise, let's just see if we get this M pattern or as a triple bottom, or we're just gonna go up, coming down a little bit. So that's it. Bye bye.